This is my log number 14. I just got out of the shower. I've been kind of sitting in my little spinny chair for a while, thinking about things. I was watching some old seasons of Family Guy earlier, episodes that I didn't remember seeing that cheered me up. I know in my last video I cut it really short because I wasn't feeling well. I still feel like I want to break down and cry, so that's that. Our roommate Joe, he broke his bike coming home from work today. The bolts weren't tightened. He was coming around the corner really fast, and one of the gears popped off. Well, today, because I'm a nice guy, and I saw it laying out there, I went ahead and I looked up the schematics for an Avalon 7-speed bike, pulled out some old tools, cleaned out the chain of some grease, pulled back the gears, that way I could reassemble how they're supposed to be and hook the chain back on. It should be working fine now. The bolts aren't as tight as I would like them to be because I didn't have a wrench, so I had to hand screw them for a while. It hurt my fingers, but as long as it holds together and he can get back and forth from work, that's all that matters. I didn't want to leave it out there broken like that. I know he depends on that bike, and I knew I could have done something to fix it, so I did what I did, and I fixed it. Fixing things kind of gets my mind off of stuff for a little while. It's not bad stuff. It's not particular stuff about anybody or anything at all whatsoever. It's just the creeping depression that I have that likes to come and say hello every once in a while. And even now, if you don't hear my voice or see it in my eyes, I want you to know that I'm not feeling too well at the moment. And that's not good. Yeah, I feel a clawing on the back of the roof of my mouth. That usually means that I'm going to be getting sick in the next few days. So I'll be spending a lot of time in bed. I wanted to say sorry again for making such a late video in the afternoon. I wasn't feeling well, so I stayed in bed for a long time with my fan on so I wouldn't get hot. And I think maybe after another day of resting and some more Nintendo badges, I should feel a little bit better. It comes and goes. Depression always does. Sometimes, a lot of the time, it's for no reason. Just you'll be doing something that you normally do that you think makes you happy and makes you feel alright, and then it'll just creep up on you, and you'll be like, oh, I feel sad now. I don't know why, I just feel really, really crappy. And some people can't understand that. Some people think there's something wrong when you're hanging out with them and out of nowhere you're just like, I feel like shit. I think I'm gonna cry. And then they're like, well, what did I do? What did I do wrong? It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing anybody else does that's wrong. Some people, we just get depressed. We just get random bouts of sadness. It happens. If it happens when you're with somebody, it is not their fault. It's a part of the life that we choose to live, and it's something that we have to deal with. It's something that you have to accept because you don't get a choice. You don't get a choice of whether you want to stop feeling crappy all of a sudden. When it happens, it happens. It's just, okay, maybe there's just not something right here in my head, okay, that causes me to every once in a while it just clicks into rotation and makes me feel bad. And I live with that almost every day. And I try to get over it almost every day, because the world is beautiful. Yes, it's run by shitty people, horrible, horrible, greedy people, but it's beautiful. The world, if you look past all of it and you look at all the forests and the rivers, it's a beautiful place. It really is. And it makes me sad sometimes that we live in a beautiful world and nobody cares. Because a lot of people don't care. A lot of people only care about what's in a city, what's in a mall. But nobody takes the time to just breathe in a spring air, or just look out at a sunset. It's the small little things that we see every day of our lives we end up blocking out because they become so ordinary. But they're not ordinary. They're special, and they're not always going to be there. You know what I mean? So I try to smile. I try to find a reason to smile every day, even if it's a stupid reason. And it's because I need that. I need that smile. I need to be able to know that no matter what's going on in here, no matter how bad I'm feeling, no matter how self-conscious I feel about everything that I do, and trust me, it's everything I do, I have to know in my head that I am my own person. And that no matter how bad I feel in here, no matter how crappy or judged I feel in here, I do what I do for myself. I do what I do for myself. I make myself happy. I do silly voices. I play with a cat puppet. I wear hats. I build models. I play cards. I watch the stupidest and funniest, some mostly racist cartoons that you can possibly find. And it makes it makes me happy. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's just trying to make yourself happy by the end of the day. And yeah, and if you have someone there that makes you happy, that makes you truly happy and accepts you no matter what, and knows that you can succeed in everything you do if you try, keep that person around. Keep that person around, because that person it has faith in you. And it's not always a family member. Sometimes it's a friend. Sometimes it's someone that you cherish, but you know, and you know in your heart that they can do it, that they can succeed. You know what I mean? And one of these days I'd like someone to feel that way about me. To look at me in the eyes and say, John, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, right? You're not pathetic. You're not weak. You can do what you want to do. You can be the person that you want to be. And one of the people in my life that's always accepted me like that was my little sister's mother. Because she believes in me, and she raised me for a few years. And my little sister's mom, she accepts that I wear all black. She doesn't care what piercings I have or what I do. My little sister's mom likes me for who I am, and tells me that almost every time she comes to see me with my little sisters, that I don't care what you do in your life as long as you're happy. And it makes me feel a little bit better. It does. I just wanted to show this video to kind of explain a little bit about how I was feeling earlier. And I will talk to you guys in a few hours. Peace.